Congratulations. Today we're doing a Hex Appeal with Serena Sun. Hello.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me, girls.
Joining us.
I feel so like, what do you have to say?
I
What do you
know,
have to tell us?
But now I can't remember. No, I remember it.
Go on.
Oh,
So we were saying,
Hell
so
yeah.
like, this is the Lilyemma show right now.
As it should be.
Well, we were actually saying this at your show that we came to your last London show, that it feels like even though we've known you for a while now, because like we were fans of you, but also we met you at your support of Joe Hill. When we were stood there, we were like, it feels like we've lost you before we've fully got you.
Yes.
Guys, I'm coming back. I'm not dying.
But it kind of feels like we're like, oh my god, like I feel so connected to you right now. You're literally leaving. Like I feel like it's giving me abandonment issues. I know you're coming back, but I feel so like we finally got you in the studio, and like you're leaving in a week or so at this point, right? 2
It's
weeks.
okay. If you end up hating me after this, I'll be gone.
It'll be so easy.
yeah,
to
exactly.
See you go, but I don't see us. I don't see us hating you.
I don't think we could ever have a negative opinion about you. When you were on stage talking, what did we say? She's just like Meghan Markle.
Wait, does Meghan Markle have like a very positive?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, she's so bubbly. Like, I don't even know.
Just don't some people like hate her?
Well, we don't.
Yeah, I don't hate her either.
Yeah,
I was
to
just like,
us, she's not divisive at
perfect.
all. We are
Fantastic.
big Meghan fans. We watch her
Aw.
cooking show.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
she does seem really lovely.
She
But
really
thank
is.
you. Thank you for equating me to such a golden, wonderful human.
It's also like we've created a bit of a super group with Eliz's sister-in-law as well, because she's got that similar like really sweetness, and we were like, we need to put you, Meghan Markle, and Eliz's sister-in-law in a room, and I'm not sure how that's possible.
One day.
But, and then Meghan Markle walks in.
We're like, hey, it's already 2/3 of the way there.
We've set you up. I'm so glad I remembered what I was going to say.
Well done.
Nailed it.
What a weird note to start the interview off.
That's, hey, we're here.
Start as we mean to go on.
It's true.
So welcome to Hex Appeal.
Thank you so much.
And you've been doing your research, haven't you?
I watched
So-
a couple and they were so good. Like this is
Thank you.
the coolest, most fun idea for an interview. So when you guys asked, I was so excited. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hopefully I don't embarrass myself with my answers, but I'm gonna try my best.
I don't think anyone's given embarrassing or like weird answers. I actually can think of one person who I think said what Marty was like, oh, it could be a good opportunity for me, and he was like this, and then it was like, but it doesn't align with my morals, and he was like, oh, not like this.
Yeah.
I think that was the only thing that sticks to my mind of like someone saying something that wasn't productive. And it was
I say the most least productive things.
you
I'm
told
sure that's not
someone
true.
to cut their brakes.
What do you mean? Like
metaphorically.
oh, of the car, but metaphorically
Yeah,
of
the
something
It
else.
car-
didn't seem metaphorically when she said it.
I actually take the scissors and just
Cutting the brakes on the car of the relationship.
hey. Does that mean they keep going with it? I have so many questions there.
Oh.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
Because then you can't stop.
Yeah. I think we answered
Am I
that whole
being
dilemma
dumb?
wrong.
No,
I
you're
think
right.
you're like the only right one.
Sorry,
Anyway.
not to call you out. I was just like, I don't understand the metaphor. Can you explain it to me?
Wow. Really makes you think.
Yeah, much to think about. Anyway, you will have a chance to give some, hopefully, great advice. But there is the test first.
Okay.
You might be the first to fail.
I thought that might happen. I like the fear that you're putting into my body right now with those eyes.
With the baby blues.
Yeah.
Don't. She made me think of Barry Cougar.
I'll try my best not to fail.
Okay, perfect. Are you ready?
I'm ready, queen.
So, if someone pressed play on an album by another artist that perfectly captured this chapter of your life, what would it be and why?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry,
Yes.
that might be failing.
So no.
Minus point.
You
Yeah,
can only
negative.
hear it
Okay,
once.
okay.
Please give an
Oh
answer right
shoot.
now.
Okay, I was like, I have albums up my sleeve that I really love, but is it this chapter? Is that the question?
Yeah, an album.
We're going to make you repeat the question back to us. How much are you actually listening to us?
So an album by another artist that has captured this chapter of your life.
Okay. Ooh. I mean, okay, one of them I'm thinking about is like No Way to Relax When You're on Fire by Dora Jar.
Okay.
I love that album.
Yeah.
I mean, currently I feel like I'm on fire because I am moving house, moving continent. And yeah, just wrapping up a big project, saying bye to like loved friends. And so I feel like I am on fire. And I'm trying to relax, but there is no way to relax. That's just that's one of the songs on the album. But what else would make that album? there's a lot of chaos in some of the production of that album that I love. And I do feel chaotic right now. So maybe that might be my answer.
Do you know if I had to think of an answer for you?
Ooh, give me an answer. Okay.
So this is what the answer we were looking
Wait,
for.
if I haven't heard you. Maybe I did fail.
Wrong. But the thing is, I haven't had this album the whole way through, but it's more like my perception of what I feel the album probably sounds like.
Okay.
Like Noah Khan.
Oh, yeah.
Because, and I don't
Oh, the
even
new
know
one.
any of his music.
Oh,
is
okay.
actually.
So the question was album.
I think any of Noah Khan's music could be
Yeah.
applicable, because when I think about the emotions that his music invokes, it's very homecoming or
Absolutely.
like leaving, end of an era, or being in a memory as it's happening.
Yeah.
So when I think about what you're going through at the minute,
That's a
it
great
feels like-
answer. That's much better. Maybe I did fail. That was a
I'm
really
also
good
kind of
answer.
like, I'm picturing you moving back to Canada, which I'm conscious we actually haven't explicitly said at this
Oh,
interview.
yeah,
We just
sorry.
keep being like you moving,
That's
you
where I'm
leaving
from.
us. I'm picturing you like, and I have no idea if this is what your life back there looks like, but like in like a field.
Yeah.
Just like you're giving like ranch life, like
Hannah Montana.
yeah,
Oh my
I think
gosh.
you're giving-
I mean, I am not from the South, but
which is exactly what I'm picturing.
but
for
it's like
you.
forests, forest and
Yeah.
ocean. That's kind of what I'm going back to.
Which ranch,
Yeah, similar.
forest, water.
Definitely peace. It is giving like slowing down and middle of nowhere vibes.
Noah Khan,
I love that.
Shaka Khan.
You know what the issue is? It's probably because I don't process things as it's happening unless it's through music and like writing it. And then after the fact, I'll listen to other people's music, like the No Kahan album, and be like, wait, this is so me right now. Or like, this was me. And when I'm like, all right to process it.
Yeah.
Because this is like such a sad, like bittersweet time in my life that I like almost don't want to think about it.
Yeah. Well, Eliz has just forced you to. So.
Got it.
And
Okay,
we're going
force
to be
fuse.
continuing to talk about it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
shall therapize this.
It does feel like we've brought you here to confront these emotions about you moving head on. Like it feels like after all this time of waiting to do an interview with you, we're like, hey, you're gonna come and do an interview, and we're just gonna make you like confront all of your
You know
all of your
what?
deep hidden feelings.
Thanks for creating the space. Let's see how she goes.
If you need to light up a cigarette
Oh,
anytime,
I like
please
this.
feel free.
Have you guys talked about this on air before?
No.
Because we need to talk. Because I don't.
I don't think we've
smoke
ever told
cigarettes.
anyone before.
Okay, we should. You might have to share this with the world now.
Okay. Wow, you really Uno reverse. I'm like, okay, so we're making you share so much personal info, and now you're making us share our weird trait that we have while watching TV. I think you need to do it.
If you're in a time of stress and you need to take a deep breath, but you're also not one for smoking, light up an imaginary cigarette, get your lighter.
Can you light mine,
it up.
please?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Liz,
Thank you,
rude.
girl.
Of course, the guest. Light it up, inhale that in.
And it has the same effect as well. I've never actually smoked a cigarette, but I imagine it has the same effect of like you're breathing.
I did just breathe. That was nice.
It's true, right? And
Sometimes
it's
we
really
forget.
relaxing. It's ritualistic. Makes you take a break. And it's a community bonding experience. I mean, look at that. You guys just shared
We
a pack of
shared.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
We went twos.
That was intimate. I
essentially.
like that.
You literally did not go
I know.
twos. Like you had your own cigarettes.
Well, if you want some of mine, we can go twos.
I'm okay, thank you.
Maybe
I've
later.
had my limit today. Well, and you can't answer with an imaginary cigarette box for this question, but if you could pack up some of the things that you've learned from your time in London into your suitcase to take back to Canada,
That's beautiful.
what would you take?
Wait, is it a physical thing or like ideological?
Well, I suppose to ask you what physical things you're packing might be a bit mean while you're physically packing in real life. So
Okay.
maybe like emotional lessons you've learned.
Okay.
Don't list your packing list, maybe.
I will not because that would be overwhelming.
We want to give you a break from
Thank
this.
you. Okay, emotionally and like spiritually, I guess one thing I'm coming back to Vancouver with is a stronger sense of being a producer, which is such a blessing to me because I started actually my production journey in London way back when I was super sad. Definitely depressed, actually. I don't know why I just said sad. I was like, no, I was depressed.
You can put a title on it. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. But like, yeah, it was just like me fucking around on the laptop and being like, I want to make a song that sounds like this because I just like need to let it out. And I didn't really know what I was doing back then, and I still don't, but like at a much greater level back then. And So now to come back to London and spend some time here and actually like build out the skill of production and to be able to like produce and make music from wherever for the rest of my life, like on my own, that's a huge blessing that I'm bringing back. And then I'm also bringing back the influence of the music industry of London in terms of like songwriting. I found myself in kind of indie folk songwriter world with my friends here, and the lyricism and storytelling is so amazing. So that's something I definitely am gonna be bringing back to Vancouver. Oh, and community. Oh my gosh. Like that's something I've been like texting my Vancouver music friends and being like, guys, y'all need to hang out with me because I will be sad as shit if I go home and I don't have that level of like music community that I have here.
It feels
So,
like
yeah.
even the time that we've known you / known of you, you can see your confidence growing within the music industry. Like I think even in this sense of what you're saying about like learning how to produce yourself and that skill, which like neither of us can do it, but from
It's
what we've
learnable.
heard, it's very
It's teachable.
hard. I think you can really see how you have grown from that, and I think that is a good thing for you to take forward, and that it is something that
you.
like you have done that yourself, and that you can transport that. Like you can.
Girl,
put
it
that
was
in your
hard. I was like, what
suitcase.
the hell am I doing for most of it? But the thing is, like, nobody really says that when you're getting into it. Like, a lot of production is experimentation at the beginning. And so, like, I also want to tell all the women out there that it is just a skill. Like, it's not like this mystical thing that only some people can do. Like, you can learn it. So, yeah.
I was going to say, before we move on, you said about community. I think a really nice thing about the community you've built here is knowing that it will always be here. It's going to be sat waiting for you when you come back.
Yeah.
That's
I hope so. I'm like, guys, don't forget me. Don't forget me. You know that like Maggie Rogers song? Please. Oh, yeah.
No one's forgetting
Thank
you.
you.
It's okay.
Thanks, guys.
We can't. We've got tote bags with you on.
Oh yeah, I got your little tote bags. Thank you for having me.
It's
Aw.
fine.
Well, if anybody comes to Vancouver, hit a girl up. I shall be there.
Maybe.
No, you're like, that's very far. I'll just come back. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, yeah,
I'll come back.
perfect. We'll see you then.
If
See you
you want
then.
to come to like very East London,
We love very East London. It's peaceful.
I nearly said our postcode is like, maybe
No.
not.
Okay.
Did she pass?
Maybe.
No, you failed.
I'm the first one.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You
I was
can't.
like, shoot, get me back to Canada now.
You gave such good answers. I hate that you were so quick to accept that you failed when you gave such
know.
thoughtful answers.
You know, it's okay. Failure leads to, growth. So
Okay.
I'm actually okay with failure. I feel like music's taught me that.
Yeah, so true.
Well, in this
You
case,
didn't fail. So
Yeah.
it's
Okay, thank you.
You didn't. It's okay. You can face the deck.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
I'm excited about the deck.
Okay, so you kind of know already.
Mhm.
However, pick a card, read it
Okay.
out loud, give the advice, and seal the spell with a song.
Gonna see. Which one's calling to me? This one's actually shaking a bit.
That might be
just
my
the-
hands.
I don't know. I think it was calling to me.
She just really needs her monster.
Nobody's shaking.
I'm seeing someone, and I just posted a soft launch. Ooh. A week later, they just hard launched someone else. How do I approach this? That is so
I'm
wrong.
supposed to like magnify name drop right now.
Wait, is this a real person?
They are based on submissions. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I laugh when I panic, and
That's
that is a response.
Sometimes you have to laugh at like the absurdity of a situation.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first of all, disrespectful. No, that is. Where's the communication there? Wait, so am I supposed to give advice to this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine I just
My love. Whoever's going through this, first of all, this person does not deserve you at all. And it just shows your openness and your willingness to allow someone into your life. And that's not a negative trait. But yeah, this is a them problem. Like them finding somebody else and her launching them without communicating to you prior is a bad and shitty thing to do. And that might help you getting over them, knowing that that's such an inconsiderate thing to do and that you don't deserve that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of
You
have
know.
to question.
Their character.
Do you want someone in your life that is willing to disrespect you
Mm-hmm.
on purpose? I mean, there's intention behind that.
Mm-hmm.
how was there not a conversation or anything before? They must have seen the soft launch that you did. Did they not think, I've got someone else on the go as well? Other people would have seen this. Like, I don't know if you've got a private
Or
account,
if it
but-
wasn't out of malice, it would be like avoiding confrontation and avoiding communication in general. And that's also not, if that's something you are looking for, that's not what you would want.
I think, unfortunately, them hard launching someone else is kind of their way of
Cutting it off.
putting their eggs in one basket. Like, I think that's kind of like, because what are you supposed to do with that? Like,
Yeah, there's no proper
do you know, like,
response to that. On
the person who is in this situation, what is your next move other than kind of cutting it off? Because you matter of fact, unfortunately, is you can't be with someone who's hard launching someone else, because like, how is that?
They are with someone else.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of like
But in a positive way, that's giving you a clear answer. You can move on.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you, well, I mean, it would be hard, but like if you're really attached to this person, but at the end of the day, there's somebody else out there, and probably someone who'll match you better in a lot of ways. That's what I always think, at least. Like that's what growing up, my mom told me. She was like, if the person that you're with isn't treating you to the highest standard of what you want, like that person's not for you, and that's okay.
Yeah, I think it's really hard to sit in this like grey area of what to do now. But if, like you said, there is no choice, you have to move on, even if it's upsetting and it might take a while. There is some sort of, at least it's finite.
Yeah.
It's done. You can't keep going on forever wondering. If it was a situation where you think someone's maybe talking to other people, but you're not quite sure, you have a bit more freedom to decide what you want to do, but also kind of having that choice taken away from you, it's going to be easier in the long run.
At least yours was only a soft launch. That's the saving grace, right?
Well, that'd be horrible.
You can
That'd be
recover
like
from that so
cheating,
easily,
right? Like if it's like
Yeah.
if you believe, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like, well, at least there's nothing, like there wouldn't be anything embarrassing about this anyway, but there's no chance for any embarrassment there. Like I hope they know that, because it's like, well, it's just a soft launch, that could be anyone, like
Maybe something in your intuition was telling you that it was only going to be a soft launch at this time, because if you thought you were truly locked in, it would have been a hard launch.
Absolutely.
But you needed more time as well, and that time revealed itself to be the wrong person.
Very
Amen.
uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
So what song could you seal this spell with?
Ooh.
Nobody's Son. That boy is corrupt.
Well, wait, is this like one of my own songs, or is it like any
Up
song?
to you.
Either.
Okay. I was gonna, because in this case, I was gonna equate it to Trackstar, because it's like running away from, because if this was me, which, in the past it has been, I'd probably run away for a hot second and not deal with it, and in that eventually heal.
Yeah.
But you're allowed to just take a hiatus and find things that, like, make you happy in the interim.
Yeah.
And it's also okay to like be in pain.
Yeah.
Because Trackstar is about being in pain.
Yeah.
I think there's something in that kind of leaving the situation at full pace to protect yourself and to have that healing moment separate, that is both in that song and in your advice. So I think that's a very good song to seal the spell with.
Thanks, Charlie.
Amazing.
Oh, good luck, guys.
Yeah,
Good luck,
Hard,
angels.
yeah.
it's very tough.
Yeah. It's trenches out there, isn't it?
I think like the online dating sphere has just unlocked a whole other realm of evil.
Oh, I have a horrible dating story. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Do we have one on the side?
Of course.
This made me delete all my dating apps when I was single. I was in Vancouver and I went on this date with a guy who was completely normal, funny actually on like text, and like looked fine. And there's something intuitive that I was like, okay, there might be something off. So I had a friend wait with me before the date to be like, is this person a creep or whatever? And he walks in with the most like swaggy walk, and like not in a good way, like in a like a he's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the shoulders are going, and I was like, I'm not going to judge somebody based on their walk, but if I were to, that is a bit questionable. And then he's proceeded to spend 3 hours like just shit talking our only mutual friend. And I was trying to be like, oh, give him the benefit. I was like, no, like that's not like maybe you just don't understand it. Like and being, I don't know, maybe I was quite young at this point too, so I was like being a bit too kind about it. at this age I would have just been like, sorry, this is not for me.
Yeah.
That's not kind, and I'm gonna leave. But he sealed the deal and ended the date with, do you want to be my first Asian kiss? And I was like,
Weird.
how have you existed for this long? How have you existed for this
Why
long
do you
without?
think this is appropriate? Any of this
No.
is
I
appropriate?
was like, this is. I immediately deleted all the apps because I was like, I would have never gone on a date with someone like this.
How weird.
But yeah, so I've found love since then, and if we can go from that to something lasting, everybody has hope. It's okay.
Do you met your fiancé here?
No, I met him in Canada.
I see.
Yeah, we moved here together.
Oh. And then you both moved here.
Yes,
And
yeah.
both moved back. Wow,
Yeah.
Because as I was thinking on stage, I was like, is he Canadian?
He
I
is.
haven't actually considered I
Yeah.
was conscious of your relationship. I was
Yeah,
like,
who is this
I never
person?
thought that this was affecting him as well. Like, he was this whole big move.
No. We both signed up for like moving here and moving back eventually. So
Oh, okay.
That was a fun aside.
yeah, sorry.
No, I love that.
Don't know if you like the tea or whatever.
Okay.
Another one.
On
Okay.
to the next.
Okay. I'm gonna go for one in the middle this time. All right, I'm just gonna read her out.
Go for it.
I've started getting more attention for my work lately, but now my friends keep making backhanded comments. Sorry, like, famous now are we? Am I being too sensitive, or are they just being jealous? Oh, this is tough. I'm assuming they're in the arts or like some sort of creative
I
field.
would assume so.
Yeah. Actually, I guess you can be famous in any field, but like this sounds, or at least for me, because since I am in music. You're not being too sensitive. Any of your feelings are valid. There's definitely probably a bit of jealousy there, whether or not they would name it as such, because I feel like in our career it's so difficult because anything can happen at any time, and the jealousy isn't necessarily a negative pointed thing towards you. It's mainly that they want the same thing for themselves. So definitely not being too sensitive, and they're probably a little bit jealous. But they probably also really, if they are your friends that you trust and you love and you know that they love you, they definitely love you. And maybe the hurtful comments are coming from a place of lack. So there's grace to be given to them, but also if this is harming you and hurting you, you should communicate that to them openly.
Yeah, it's just a shame because it doesn't seem like they want to celebrate your wins.
Yeah.
Which it might just be a conversation that needs to be had in the
I
middle,
think
like,
so.
Okay, let me check myself. I think that was jealousy, but I think perhaps I'm just, wanting to go down a similar route, or there's just something that I need to sort out or whatever. But
no, you definitely want your people around you to be like celebrating you. Like you said, yeah. I think if this is someone you really care about, like obviously have the conversation with them. But if it's someone, like sometimes they could be friends who like, I don't know, there's not that many people like this in my life because I usually cut them out. And I'm like, this is not good for anyone. But like if there's someone who pretends to, or not pretends, they maybe they do care about you, but then when you get something that they want, they become a bit darker of a person.
we have had that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
it's
know.
time.
I know those kind of people. We had someone like that. And this is going to circle back into advice and not just me slagging them off for the 1,000th time on this podcast. But I think we had someone who was really competitive. And we always gave them grace, and we were like, oh, it's a competitive field. That is your fight or flight response, right? Like if you're up for the same thing, like that's okay to maybe try and get a bit cutthroat, but also like you kind of need to learn that like your friends are your friends, and there's a line.
Of course.
Especially I think in creative fields where it's easy to think that competition equals motivation equals success. I think there's a real like genre of creative that believes that, and we gave them grace, we gave them time. Sometimes people just aren't going to change. And I think I think you need to give it the time
to see whether or not, of course.
Because you do get those moments where it's kind of like, oh my God, like I'm feeling really stagnant and I'm feeling a bit bitter at everyone else who isn't stagnant. And I think that's okay. I think that's a natural feeling. I think you need to give it the time where you can assess whether that's a core trait of that person and they're not going to change. In this case, they weren't going to change.
Or in a place of their lives where they really can't. And like, that's not something that you need to fix either, you know? Like,
I think if they don't start celebrating you at a certain point, you do have to kind of think, well, what am I getting out of this?
Yeah.
If not just kind of a bad seed.
Yeah, because I feel like there is a difference in the routes you go down, whether it is you have the conversation and
they're
you
like,
know,
I'm so sorry,
yeah.
this came from a place of insecurity.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
if a pattern has formed and they don't have any intention of breaking that pattern anytime soon. Because,
Right.
you know, people do have downfalls in their personalities.
And
then,
real.
Yeah, like, no,
We're not all perfect.
no one's perfect. So they might just need to shift something. But if they don't want to, you can't force them to.
No.
But you also don't need to allow them to stay in your life, because
Yes.
what are they giving you? If they're just making you feel bad, they're not a friend.
Mm-hmm. No, they're definitely not being thoughtful in the way that they're acting towards you. And like, life is hard enough. You know, you don't need things that are just going to drag you down further.
Yeah, because then you don't want to have to start shrinking yourself around
that
your
too.
friends as well.
Yeah.
If you think, I don't want to go in and say I just got this support slot or these tour dates, or you know, something like that. You don't want to go to your group and then think, I don't want to tell them because like I know what sort of comments I'm going to get back. It's not nice.
Because there's also other friends out there or people out there who like maybe they aren't feeling great about themselves in the moment, but they'll still celebrate you.
Yeah.
You know, like that also exists. Like I've been in moments where I'm like, wow, what the heck am I doing with my career? My friends are winning and killing it. And like part of me is like, damn, I wish that was happening to me. But then at the same time, I'm like, that's fucking great that it's happening to you.
Yeah.
And you know, like you want that for the people you love. So
I think that's a skill that you have to learn as a creative, right? Where you have to really learn to separate yourself and your own path from everyone else. And I think that's a
definitely.
really hard thing to learn. And I think maybe
that's
like
true.
as three people who have been doing this for a while, I think we have worked on that, and that's why we can sit here and be like, there is a certain point where you can be like, oh, I wish that was me, but I'm really happy for them. But I think it is all important to say that like I'm not going to speak on your behalf, but I'm sure there have been moments, as there have been with us, where I'm actually like, I'm not happy for them. Like, I don't think they deserve that. But I think, like, at a certain point, it's like you just need to accept that sometimes people get things, whether they deserve it or not. And, like,
Yeah,
it doesn't
Deserving
affect
is
you.
weird. Deserving is a weird thing
very
because
strange.
on one hand, a lot of effort you think you put into something, you hope that there's like something that comes out of it. But like at the end of the day, like, what do we deserve? Like, do we deserve anything?
Yeah.
Like, that's also a question. So it's like, I think about that a lot because it's like, I feel so blessed to get to make music in this lifetime. And like, there were points where I was struggling, being like, is this just a self-indulgent thing? Like, does it mean anything? Is it even helping anyone? Or is it just for me to prop myself up? When really, like, I mean, the world is burning, and I've watched YouTube videos on this till I be like, no, like, the world needs art, and the world needs healing in a variety of ways. Like, create. That's an aside. Sorry, I don't even know where this was going, but it was meant to be an uplifting thing.
Yeah, no, I think it is.
Okay, I was like, I feel like if I watch this back, I'd be like, oh, that's where I was going. But that's okay. Sometimes you just let it.
Yeah, you just need to like stick on your own path.
Mm-hmm.
If there's someone who's kind of making that difficult, assess how much you really need them.
Yeah. Or just like, let them go their own way for a bit, and maybe you can reconnect, maybe not, and that's okay.
Let them theory.
Let them.
Let them theory. Yes. So true. And we never looked up the full definition. Do you know the let them theory? Are you aware of
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The way that you like agreed with us, and then Eliz like,
Do you know what you're talking about?
Do you actually know?
Give us the definition.
I
then
was
if you think
forgetting
you know it.
who the author is, but it's she's very well known in the. It's like, what is it?
This is the ultimate test.
No, I don't know. I can't think of her name right now, but she had other books that were really helpful too, and she does a lot of interviews, and I've watched them before. But I think it's. I mean, I'm not gonna like mansplain. Let them to. You guys know what it is too, right?
No, but we've tried to explain it before, and you know when
Oh, it's
words
like
fail
well, it's like you
just
can't
let them
like
do
control other people's
Yeah.
actions. So whatever they do, let them, and like you can
Yeah.
control how you yourself react.
Yeah.
So we've not been lying to everyone who said it too. That's great to hear.
I think you're doing
Thank you
great.
for,
yeah, I mean, I haven't read the books, so
clarifying.
you know what?
No.
Maybe I have just lied to everyone.
Maybe that's some homework
I
for all
apologize.
three of us.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah. Anyway,
Your homework for right now.
Yeah, we'll check in about that later.
yes. What song would you like to give to this person?
Okay, so you guys got a sneak peek of this at the headline, but I briefly touched on a song called Breaded Bushy Tailed, where there was somebody in my past who took advantage of the kindness and the openness that I had in my school program. And I think this one's pretty applicable because there's a lot of lyricism about basically like I guess one of the lyrics is, to be selfless made me love myself less. Is it selfish to know the difference? And that was like the fear of like, is it selfish to let this person go and like have them have their own journey if I too am struggling, or I have my own life that I need to take care of first? And so yeah, that song's about being harassed, but it's also about being taken advantage of and like not appreciated the way that you should be.
Very good. I feel like the cards knew that you had music to soundtrack these. Like they were really good at playing.
These are really, yeah. I was the dating one scared me a bit because I've been out of the game for a hot minute. but no, a lot of my friends, we always like talk about like their dating lives and stuff like that. And I have like a lot of empathy for my friends who are going through the single ups and downs, like because I also went through that, and that it's scary.
But you're a success story.
Thanks for now. Yeah, no, I almost said for now. that was my like fear response at the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this is going so well for now. But no, I am marrying the man, so hopefully forever.
So excited. I'm like, I have so many questions that I'm not going to ask you on air about this.
Are they spicy?
I just don't want to like ask you loads of wedding stuff on a public forum.
Fair enough. We can talk about whatever you want.
Cool. We think you did very well answering those questions.
Thank you so much.
You actually
I
did.
appreciate the praise.
Yeah, I feel like I would like to come to you for dating advice questions as well, genuinely.
I'll hit a girl up over FaceTime or a voice memo when I'm back
At
in Canada.
a suitable time zone moment.
Yeah, I mean,
So
no.
true.
If you voice memo me, I'll get back to you right when I wake up.
And we like to end these sessions with a bit of future thinking, manifesting, whilst the magic of the cards is still with us.
Ooh, love that.
So for anyone eagerly awaiting more Serena Sun magic, what can you tell us about what's coming next?
Okay, guys. So much music is coming this year, so you can expect to be fed, and the songs that are coming out wrap into a larger story, give you some insights of what it was like to move to London, and then question that decision, being like, what the heck did I just do? And then dive deeper into the reasons I left, as well as just fears in general of being a human and existing and being afraid for life and death itself. Sorry, this is very morbid right now. But then it goes into a happy place where it's like, hey, like, you know, life can be very like freeing, and you can hit reset on things whenever, you know, you please. There doesn't need to be a reason for it. So there's just a big journey in the music that's coming out this year, and I hope it's, you know, helpful to anyone who's gone through similar things.
Having heard some sneak peeks at your show, everyone's in for a treat.
Aw, thanks for saying that.
And I'm not just saying it because you're right here.
Oh, thank you. You can tell the camera later when I'm gone.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
it's okay.
It was fine, I guess.
I feel like I'm really looking forward to kind of jumping forward 1 year and seeing where you're at in a year's time and seeing like what you've accomplished.
Thank you. Me too, actually. Quite scared about it, really, because I just don't know. Like, life is fun like that.
There's
I
something
think
freeing, isn't there, in the unknown?
Yeah. And I think it's because you've got a lot of movements planned. That's probably why, because you can't fully picture the year mark. Whereas normally if there's a quieter year, it's like, well, you can kind of imagine it.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's fun.
Yeah, music is crazy like that, and our industry in general, because something can pop up last minute and you're just like, sure, I guess down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much. Is this the end? I was going to say thank you for having me.
Coming on.
This has
I'm
been
so
lovely.
glad we could finally do this.
Yeah, it was
and
perfect.
just in time before you head back home.
Yeah.
I can't believe we've had Meghan Markle on the show.
Guys, I was like, I need to look a bit more fabulous for that.
That's the most Megan thing you could have said. Okay, we're gonna go. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks again.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.